Hey everyone, it's Damian Holbrook from TV Guide Magazine and TVinsider.com, and I am here today with Breck Bassinger, who is our new Stargirl, coming first to the DC Universe and then right after it on the CW. So Breck, congratulations. Welcome to the world of DC Comics. How did this all happen?
Oh my gosh. Well, at this point, I've been attached to this project almost for 2 years. I got cast not this past September, but the September before that. So it's been a very long time coming. I'm really excited for people to finally see it because I've been working on it for so long. I'm ready for it to get out there.
And so there's so much work for you to do in this show. I mean, you're Stargirl. So you get to play Courtney, this iconic DC Comics character created by Geoff Johns, inspired by his sister, which is amazing. What was that like, finding out like more about his sister and really getting to play this character?
Well, from the beginning, I knew this was a cool project, like DC Universe, awesome. But I feel like the first time I felt the true passion for it was when I spoke to Geoff about it, because his passion, you can't miss it. He kind of, the first time I met with him after being cast, he did for me the pitch. He said I got the same pitch that he gave Warner Brothers. So I felt very honored. But just seeing how excited he was, you can't help but be excited. And I couldn't help but wanting to give him what he wants, you know?
Right. So tell our viewers and readers, like, who is Stargirl? What is this?
Okay. So Stargirl, Courtney, she is moved from Los Angeles to Nebraska. She has a new stepfather who she finds out used to be part of this secret superhero group, the JSA. And while finding that out, she finds this cosmic staff that hasn't worked for anyone since the superhero Starman died, but it works for her for some reason. And she decides it's her legacy to continue the legacy of the JSA and revamp the group.
And at the same time, as she's learning how to be a superhero, she's also the new girl in a high school in Nebraska.
Yes.
Yes. So you get to play. Right, you get to play all that stuff as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And you were a cheerleader, correct?
I was, yeah. So
did that help you with all the stunts and everything? Because they have you doing a lot of crazy stuff.
Yeah, well, I also do have a background in gymnastics as well as cheerleading. Oh, nice. So before we started filming, they put me in like a week training intensive, and we split the day up between gymnastics, combat fighting, and bow staff training, because I do a lot of staff work. Mm-hmm. When they saw like what I could do with gymnastics, they're like, we don't need to work on that anymore. Like, you're good there. But then they saw my bow staff training. They're like, okay, now we know what we need to work on. Got it.
So when it all starts out, like, Courtney's not in the greatest place. She's lost her father. They've got to move. But as the show goes on, as the season goes on, her spark kind of comes to light. Like, she really starts to open up. And what can you tell us as the show, like, what's the first season like for her?
Well, I think she's definitely finding herself in this new life, this new family. She has some attitude, which I love, which actually is a reflection of the comics. Like, she's very spunky in the comics, mm-hmm. which I like that they kept that characteristic of her. But I think throughout the season, you see her grow up a lot. Hmm. She has this childlike optimism, which she doesn't lose, but I think she also learns how dangerous the world can be, clearly. So I think you see not only her find herself, but her mature so much.
Nice. And we kind of meet a guy early on who could be he's very handsome. But does she get to do the high school romance thing?
So it's not a huge focus in the first season, but I feel like they're like introducing it. They're like, oh, you have to get a second season if you want more of this love stuff.
Excellent. Well, listen, I want to congratulate you, because when the show first started up, I had spoken with Geoff Johns, and he was so excited about you. He just thought you were the perfect person for this character, and he's been trying to get this created for years. So congratulations. The show is delightful. It is so fun. It's got so much humor, but the action is fantastic. And Nebraska.
I know. Who would have thought?
Right. Like, who would set a show in Nebraska?
Geoff Johns would.
Exactly. Well, listen, congratulations, and hopefully I will talk to you later on this season, okay?
Thank you so much, Damien.
Thank you. See you later.